It was a conspiracy against me, literally, by Epstein and other people. It's time now for the country to maybe get onto something else.
But I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff.
Trump is so eager for all of this to go away. Here's what he said yesterday when he was asked about Epstein in the Oval Office.
I think it's really time for the country to get onto something else. Now that nothing came out about me, but I think it's time now for the country to maybe get onto something else.
Yes, sir. I think it's time to turn the page. Unfortunately, you're on the next page too. You're like on 5,000 of the pages.
Donald Trump has spent years distancing himself from Jeffrey Epstein, insisting he barely knew him and had nothing to do with him. But as the DOJ released millions of pages related to Epstein, Trump dismissed the issue, saying the department should move on because it has other things to do.
I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. And in fact, if you look at the DOJ, they announced, they released 3 million pages. It's like this is all they're supposed to be doing. And frankly, the DOJ, I think, should just say, we have other things to do, because that whole thing's turned out, other than Bill Clinton and, Bill Gates and lots of people there are a lot of questions about it, but nothing on me.
No, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to lunch with my daughter wife.
And in at least 3 separate public statements, Trump has gone further and said, I never took photos with him. That never happened. Those are all fake.
The most powerful man in the world is blocking information about a cabal of the rich, the famous, and the royal, befriending a con man who regularly flies off in his private plane to his private island or do super illegal sex stuff.
Trump's claim that he never took photos with Jeffrey Epstein was specific, absolute, and easy to verify. And if it turned out to be false, it could be devastating. So Stephen Colbert decided to check.
Epstein says that Trump, quote, knew about the girls. That prompted Republicans to accuse Democrats of cherry picking. Let's pause there for a second. Guys, I'm going to say for this one, maybe go with a different fruit.
What Colbert found created a serious problem for Trump. The photos were real. They came from Getty Images and the Associated Press, complete with dates and locations. Then Colbert put them on national television one by one, as the audience watched Trump's denial collapse in real time.
Obvious he was going to lose, Trump posted, House Republicans should vote to release the Epstein files because we have nothing to hide. I don't care. All I do care about is that Republicans get back on point. Trump's name appeared over 1,600 times. Wow, the 60, that's a big number. What numbers are less than that?
900, 600, 500, 1,200.
Colbert walked on stage and said, the president says he barely knew Jeffrey Epstein. Let's take a look. Then the first photo appeared, Trump and Epstein together at Mar-a-Lago in 1997, smiling and standing comfortably side by side. Colbert barely needed to say anything. He let the image sit there, then repeated with sarcasm, barely knew him. More photos followed. Manhattan, 2000. Then another event, another shared moment. Trump and Epstein appeared together again and again across multiple years. Colbert summed it up perfectly. That is quite a few photos for someone you barely know. By then, the audience was no longer just laughing. They were watching Trump's denial collapse photo by photo. And Colbert did not stop there. He pulled out Trump's own words from a 22 New York Magazine profile, where Trump said, I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. So this was no longer just about photos. It was about Trump's own words contradicting Trump's own denial.
Here's what Donald Trump said to New York Magazine about Epstein in 2002. I've known Jeff for 15 years, terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do. And many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it, Jeffrey enjoys his social.
Colbert read Trump's 2002 quote slowly, especially the phrase, younger side, and the audience gasped. These were not rumors or words taken out of context. They were Trump's own words about a man he now claims he barely knew. That made the contradiction impossible to ignore. Trump said he never took photos with Epstein, but the photos exist. He said he barely knew him, but in 22 he said, I've known Jeff for 15 years. He said he was not a fan, but called Epstein a terrific guy and a lot of fun to be with. Either Trump forgot all of this or he hoped everyone else would. Colbert proved the evidence was never hidden. The photos were archived, the quote was published, and all of it was publicly available. That is the danger of denying the record. The camera remembered. The written quote remained. And when both contradict the same denial, the denial stops looking believable. Trump said never. The evidence said otherwise.